discussion.
becomes very disjointed.
Okay, perfect. All right, without further ado, Jason Ryback.
Good afternoon. I'd like to begin by thanking you all for being here today. My name is Jason Ryback. That's R-Y-B-A-K. I'm a detective with the Major Crime Unit of the Criminal Investigations Branch. As you're all aware, this press conference was arranged to discuss significant updates in the case of Baby Doe. Before I discuss these developments, I'd like to offer a brief summary of the case. On March 9th, 1994, the Thunder Bay Police Service received a call from a citizen of Thunder Bay regarding an item in a garbage bag located at Boulevard Lake that she believed was a baby or a dead animal. On this date, the coroner's office attended and confirmed that a newborn baby boy was deceased. The police investigation confirmed the baby, known only as Baby Doe, was born alive and healthy. The cause of death was determined to be hypothermia. To date, the Thunder Bay Police Service has followed up tips and information from the public without success. Police have worked diligently over the years to provide Baby Doe with an identity and to hold the persons responsible for this murder accountable. This case has had a tremendous impact on the community. A fund was established in honor of Baby Doe, which promised to raise money for mothers in distress. Funeral services were provided as a donation. Many attending this funeral described the sight of 6 uniformed Thunder Bay police officers carrying the tiny infant as haunting. Also troubling for the community is the fact that no one has broken their silence about the circumstances surrounding the death of Baby Doe even 25 years later. That brings us to why we are here today. I'm going to discuss a significant development in this investigation, which we believe brings us very close to finding justice for Baby Doe. On March 19, 2019, with the support of the Senior Administration of the Thunder Bay Police Service and the Forensic Identification Unit, we submitted DNA that was originally seized from the scene in 1994 to a company called Parabon Nanolabs, located in the United States of America, for DNA phenotyping analysis. Parabon Nanolabs, also known as Parabon, is a DNA technology company in Virginia that specializes in DNA phenotyping, the process of predicting physical appearance and ancestry from unidentified DNA. Law enforcement agencies use the company's snapshot DNA phenotyping, which is again referred to as snapshot, to narrow suspect lists and assist generating leads in criminal investigations. On April 18th, 2019, our service received the results, which you can see over to my left, from snapshot phenotyping. This snapshot produced trait predictions for the associated person of interest, the mother of Baby Doe. The person you see in this image, to my left. Individual predictions were made for the subject's ancestry, eye color, hair color, skin color, freckling, and face shape. By combining these attributes of appearance, a snapshot composite was produced depicting what Baby Doe's mother may have looked like at the age of 25 years, and with an average body mass index of 22. These default values were used because age and BMI cannot be determined from DNA. It is important to note that snapshot composites are scientific approximations of appearance based on DNA and are not likely to be exact replicas of appearance. Environmental factors such as smoking, drinking, diet, and other non-environmental factors such as facial hair or hairstyle cannot be predicted by DNA analysis and may cause further variation between the subject's predicted and actual appearances. Snapshot, built with funding from the U.S. Department of Defense, is a revolutionary new forensic DNA analysis service that accurately predicts the physical appearance and ancestry of an unknown person from DNA. It can also determine kinship between DNA samples out to 6 degrees of relatedness. Snapshot is ideal for generating investigative leads, narrowing suspect lists, and identifying unknown remains. Thanks to the advancement in technology and these revolutionary services, solving the case of Baby Doe is no longer a question of if, it is now a matter of when. We know there are people out there right now who know what happened, but for whatever reason have chosen to remain silent for 25 years. The time for silence is over. It is time to come forward and speak to us to help us better understand the circumstances surrounding the death of Baby Doe. We are confident the public will assist us in identifying the mother and father of Baby Doe and help bring justice to the murder of this infant boy. The Thunder Bay Police Service has set up a dedicated tip line for the public to call, 807-684-5001. With that, I'll open the floor to any questions.
You've touched
touched on some of the limitations of this technology. Do you have any statistics regarding how accurate it is?
Well, if you look on, and there'll be a handout that will be given to the media after the conference. They break down the hair color with the statistical confidence they are in skin color, eye color, hair color, and freckles. And as you read it, you'll see the 77.4% confidence that this female has fair to light brown hair. And as you go through it, you'll see the statistical numbers that are provided by the scientists.
Have there been any other cases, though, like where it's been able to solve any historic cases?
Yes, again, there's going to be a handout you'll receive with access to their website. This technology I learned about from Sudbury. The Sudbury Regional Police did a cold case homicide using this technology, and a person has been arrested as a result. That's kind of what got our interest in this science.
As you noted, it's been 25 years. Why are you so confident that this development might lead to solving this case when you've gone 2.5 decades where nobody's spoken up if they know anything?
We've had the DNA. It's been run through the National Data Bank, and of course we haven't had success. This is another tool in our toolbox, and I've seen from the Parabon website, I've seen the successes they've had in the United States and as well as in Sudbury, and I believe that this is going to hopefully trigger people to come forward and provide that last piece of information we need.
Do you believe the person's still in Thunder Bay, or do you have any ideas?
I have no idea.
What are some of the other investigative measures that you've used with this case in time that's passed since the body was found?
I'm not going to get into a lot of details on the investigation and things we're still doing. But again, this is a tool in our toolbox that I've personally seen the success, and I believe our administration believes in the success of that's why we've gone down this road, and hoping that we essentially need a name. And we're hoping that this picture is going to get us that information to lead us to some more investigative avenues.
Had police made headway in recent years before the creation of this image?
No, we have not.
Why the age of 25?
So it was explained to me that that is just kind of an average age they use, and when I talked to the company about that, they said there wouldn't be a big difference in age progression if you went younger. Now there may be obviously if you went older, and then of course the things that I touched on which would affect what the person would look like. We don't know the age of the mother or father. So this is just the average age that the company uses on all their composites. And again, when you go on their website, you'll find all the cases that have been done through the years, and that's the common age that is used.
And that would be DNA found from another person other than the baby. So that's not from the newborns. That's DNA found at the scene, female DNA.
This is who we believe to be the mother's DNA.
So there was DNA found at the scene in addition to the body?
Yes, there was.
Blood? Anything like that?
There were articles in the garbage bag with the baby.
You referred to this as a murder case.
Yes.
Why do you believe that to be so?
The baby was born alive and healthy and was breathing. It was placed in the garbage bag and died of hypothermia.
How confident are you that the baby was placed in a garbage bag that belonged to the family, and this was not just a child dumped in a kind of a random garbage bag, I suppose?
Well, we're open to all possibilities. We're not, in siloed. Obviously, we don't have the information to support that, so we're treating it as a homicide.
Is there any indication how long the body had been at the location it was found prior to its discovery?
What I can tell you is the first, I believe, from the information we have in this investigation, the people who contacted Thunder Bay Police initially found the child on the 4th of March. There was a 5-day period where there was some curiosity. They were younger teenagers and weren't confident what they were actually dealing with. So over that 5-day period until one of them got determined enough to open the bag and contact us.
So the baby could have been born at the end of February then, if it's a newborn baby and there's like a 5-day period or so.
My best guess would be the baby was probably born on between the 1st to the 4th.
So the baby is a matter of days old
Yes.
at that point?
Or hours.
situation of who's assumed to be the mother at the age that, the best age you can assume that she's at birth, taking 25 as the snapshot folks sort of set 25 as the age. Could that photo ever be aged now? Because whoever she is, assuming she's still alive, she's 25 years old.
Yes, they do age progression, and we've talked to the company about that, and that's obviously something we would be looking at. We also asked them about going down to a younger age of, 16 or 17, being a teenager. What they told us in relation to that is that the photo wouldn't change very much going younger. Certainly going older, it would, but not younger.
How long might it take for the company to reproduce an image that's aged 25 years from what we see?
Well, this whole process for us took about 30 days to get to this stage, from our ident people getting the sample down to the company. Again, considering the court issues that would come, so doing it properly. So I can't anticipate it being longer than 30 days, but that was what this process took.
What was the cost to have this done?
I don't know the costs. Again, we presented this to our senior administration, and it went through our ident section, and it was supported. And again, to me, it's the death of a baby or death of anybody. Cost shouldn't really come into the equation.
What do you know off the top of your head what the case was in Sudbury that twigged you to Snapshot?
Yeah, it was I believe it was a 26-year-old homicide, and I actually was on a course with one of the detectives, and he showed me the composite and then the live picture, and it was jaw-dropping to see how accurate it was. And again, that Sudbury case is on the news, and it's also on their website.
It was to find a suspect in that case. It was a woman, wasn't it?
No, it was a
victim?
it was a young female was murdered. Yeah.
And Southeast and/or admixed European, what
Yes.
does that mean?
So once you get in closer, the percentages, they're saying that the DNA is more than likely going to be from Italy, the South Europe is where this person's heritage would be from.
Sorry, I just want to clarify, the two separate DNA, obviously the DNA that would be the baby's, and then the mother's, or the DNA that was found with the baby. Was there a genetic match between the two? Basically, can you take the DNA that was found at the scene, the baby's body, and conclusively say that second set of DNA is a parent?
What I can tell you is the DNA that we sent away, we're confident is the mother's.
And that's what this baby.
Correct.
Okay, if that's all the questions, I'd like to thank you all for coming here. I'd like to thank Detective Jason Ryback for his time. And that concludes our press conference. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.